Hello guys, I hope you are doing well. Today I want to talk about how to get a US green card by working part-time for a church. So you can get a green card working part-time for a church, and part-time here is at least 20 hours a week for a church, and this is what we call the green card for a religious worker, minister or non-minister. So what it requires is that a church basically brings you to the US from your home country to work part-time for them. Initially, you will be on what we call an R1 visa, that is a temporary religious workers. R1 visas are initially granted for up to 30 months. However, extensions are available for a total of 60 months, that is 5 years. So R1 visas are non-immigrant temporary work visas for foreign nationals coming to the US to be employed as religious workers, ministers, priests, educators, translators, missionaries, and other religious workers may qualify for this type of visas. So basically, for you to get the R1 visa qualification, you must be member of a legitimate religious denomination with a bona fide non-profit religious organization in the US for at least 2 years. So for example, if you're going to be sponsored by the Seventh-day Adventist Church, you must have been a member of the Seventh-day Adventist Church for at least 2 years. And then you need to have a job offer to work in the US for an affiliate of that same religious organization for at least 20 hours per week. So in the same example, if it's the Seventh-day Adventist Church, you need to have a job offer from them to work for at least 20 hours a week. And then you must be coming solely as a clergy member or to perform a religious occupation. So in terms of the organization itself, it must be eligible. For it to be eligible to file petitions for R1 visas, it must be either a non-profit religious organization in the US or a religious organization authorized as a group tax exemption holder, or number 3, a non-profit religious organization affiliated with a religious denomination in the US. So basically, what are considered a religious occupations for you to get this green card as a part-time church worker? So you can either, it includes the following occupations, but not all of them. So it could be like a clergy, this could be a minister, a priest, a rabbi, a salaried Buddhist monk, an ordained deacon. You could be Muslim, they call them what? Qadi. You could be like other religious workers who are non-ministers. So you could be like a liturgical worker, you could be an instructor, a counselor, a missionary, a translator, a broadcaster, a cantor, just anything as long as you're working for a religious organization. However, workers with the primarily administrative or supportive positions to fall do not fall under the category of religious occupation. So for example, if you come in as a maintenance worker or as a janitor, fundraiser, student, clerical employee, you are not eligible for the R1 visa, even though you're going to be working for a church. And volunteers are also not eligible for R1 visas. So basically what happens, once you get your R1 visa and you've been granted for, let's say, 30 months or 60 months or whatever it is, as an R1 visa holder, you can seek to become a lawful permanent resident of the US through other methods such as adjustment of status, family sponsorship, or employment-based immigration visas for religious workers. That is the EB4 visa, yeah? So as a religious worker, you are eligible to apply for a green card after 2 years of an R1 visa status. So that is the pathway for you to get your green card as a church worker. So once you have worked for at least 2 years on an R1 visa, then you are eligible to apply for a green card. For more of similar videos and details, additional details on how to apply for this particular green card as a part-time church worker, you want to check out evamtali.com. You can also check out my YouTube channel, Travel with Eva Mtali, as well as you can check my Telegram channel, Travel with Eva Mtali. Bye. I will see you on the next one.